Hello, how are y'all doing? So I wanted to come back with another video real quick. And the first topic I wanted to talk about was meditation. So I started to see meditation as like brushing your hair. So your hair represents like your energy, your moods, your mindset, perspective, all that stuff. And it gets knotted up going throughout the day. You think about work, you think about money, like you think about other people, you think about all these other situations, you think about reality, like your physical reality, all this stuff. And when it gets knotted up, it represents, like stress, doubt, stuff like that. And when you meditate, it's like brushing everything out. Like instead of being so tense and everything, it like relaxes and straightens out, all the worries, I guess lower dimensional energy, stuff like that. And then I got this other thing where when you look in the mirror and you have like this knotted hair and everything, the mirror is like situations where it seems very stressful, and it seems like situations that seem very unfortunate, events that are bad, stuff like that. And a lot of times you don't really realize how your energy is so tight and tense and knotted up and stuff until you look in the mirror, until you encounter those situations, and you observe how you react to those situations. So but yeah, meditation is dope. But I was thinking how a lot of people they don't feel like meditation is important, and I totally used to be one of those people, and I totally understand that perspective. But I was also thinking about how like the viewing of meditation, like how I view meditation right now, it took so many initiations, so many different phases to get to this perspective of it. And that's completely okay. But like I wanted to share like the evolution of my perspective of meditation. So when I first started learning about spirituality and like viewings of life beyond like Christianity, and like that whole journey of exploring religion and finally reaching spirituality and stuff. But when I first heard about meditation, I tried it, and I was like, I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Like, what am I doing? Like my back would get so sore after like maybe 20-30 minutes. I was like, man, how do y'all do this? Like, like, do I got scoliosis? Like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I meditate? And then man, and then I read this book by Osho. It's called The Book of Secrets, and it's like this really thick, super thick red book. Like, man, that was like the biggest book I ever seen. Like, besides like this huge dictionary. But anyway, so but in the book, he was talking about how once you become enlightened, everything that you experience will not be the same. So a lot of things that you enjoy at this point in time, a lot of things that bring you excitement, happiness, joy, it will not bring you the same amount of excitement or joy, or the same type of excitement and joy as other things. So like you could watch a movie, and after you become enlightened, you watch the movie and you don't enjoy it. Like you have a completely different view of it. You think more deeper. It has to have like substance, or you have to find other things to enjoy about it, because before it was cool, But now it's like I need to be fulfilled in other ways. Like I can't just be entertained by like pew pew shooting and violence and like action and stuff. Like I need meaning. So when I read that quote in this book, you know, I read it again. And I was like, what? What? Like, do I really want to be enlightened? If that's the case, my whole life will be changed. Like, will I have happiness? Like, will I find joy again? Like, do I really want this? And, I mean, obviously I kept going, but, but then that happened. And then, what else? Hold on one second. Okay, so then I went through this phase where I was like, you know what? I don't even need to meditate. Like, I don't need that. You know, I could just listen to music. I'll be good. And that phase, I mean, it served its purpose, but I wanted more. And then I remember I heard somebody say, like, when I meditate, like, I see visions and stuff, and, like, I talk to God. And I was like, word? That's what happens when you meditate? And then I tried to meditate again, and that didn't happen. So I was just, like, I thought the most randomest thoughts. And, I was like, man, I don't know if this is for me. I can't meditate. But then, and this is all like in a span of like years. And then I finally reached this point where I would listen to all these gurus, all these spiritual teachers and stuff. And they would tell me, like, listen, like, there's not like a clear cut way to meditate. Like, you meditate how you meditate, not how somebody else tells you to meditate. What feels like meditation to you, And then that whole individuality like path, I got onto that, and I'm like, you know what? I meditate through listening to music, and then I sit in the dark room, and then I feel better. And yeah, I was doing that for a while. That was cool. And then, yeah, like meditation to me now at this point, it's like breathing. Breathing is so important. Breathing is huge. Like, I could just take deep breaths and I feel better instantly. Like, I feel so much better than I did before. And it like makes my thoughts like nicer. Like, I know sometimes when I'm stressed and stuff, I get so hard on myself and like and I'm just angry and like that's all I can say to explain it. But then when I breathe, sometimes I close my eyes too. You know what I'm saying? I close my eyes for a quick minute, and then like I'm nicer. I feel more patient. I feel like a patient mother. Like I'm like, it's okay. Like, calm down. Just don't worry, breathe. You don't have to be so stressed. It's okay. And then but yeah, that's like how I meditate now. Nature helps. I love nature, I love hearing birds. Like hearing those sounds of like winds and birds, maybe some bugs, throw in some little grasshoppers. Like, grasshoppers. What? Crickets. But like nature sounds so useful, so healing, so calming. It's dope. And then like when you look at nature, like a really big field or something, you look at some trees, you look at leaves, it makes me feel better, And also what I notice when I go in nature, like my thoughts are a lot more clear. Like I could have a problem in my mind, and then I go out in nature and I sit down, and I sit down, a solution comes to my mind. It's crazy, like a problem that I was probably thinking about for days, and then I go out in nature, and the solution right there. And I'm like, where is that easy? But yeah, and also I feel like in nature, I feel like I could be myself. Like I don't feel like people are always watching me. I'm not like super self-conscious. I feel like I can completely let my guard down and just be myself. I could be loving, I could be kind without like the fear of being like attacked for being so kind. I feel like I could send so much love to each plant, each tree, like each bird, each squirrel, like like I could be myself and like send love freely without fear. So I feel like I'm being hopefully accepted and understood and allowed to be myself. So, and that's very therapeutic, you know. So if you never, if you're thinking about going out in nature, I totally recommend it. Great. but but yeah, that's mostly. Hold on, let me think. Is there something else I wanted? Oh, yeah, I guess I could talk about that too. So, I don't know how to start. Okay, so I I feel like I have been stressed out lately, and I feel like my whole reality has been shaken up, which is cool, you know. And, and then I got this, I guess, a vision um that stressful situations that you view as stressful or that are difficult for you, uncomfortable for you, it's a lot like going to the gym and working out. It's like lifting weights. So when you go through a stressful situation, it's like lifting weights. It's very hard. It doesn't feel good. Painful. You may have doubt. Who knows? You may have doubt. You may have worries. You may not have completely given everything to God at this point. Um, but you're working out. You're most definitely putting effort into getting stronger. So you're on the right track. You're in the gym. You're working out. you know? And I wanted to say that it's okay if you feel like you have been completely broken down. It's okay. Because you're gonna go home after the gym sometime. You're gonna have to take a shower, eat that food, and then go to bed and rest. It's not always gonna be a continuous workout. It cycles, You work out, rest. Work out, rest. And that's completely okay. you know? But yeah, that's all I want to share. I could add more, but I don't know how to word it right, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. But yeah, so here's my, wow, 14 minutes. So here's my little video. I wanted to put something out, share, drop some knowledge, share some insight. But yeah, I hope y'all have a great day. Enjoy yourself, love the world. But and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that. Thank you for connecting to me. You are very appreciated, and I thank you. And yeah, I hope y'all have a great day. So yeah, bye.